We might just get hit with the Reaper.
Me Millie. Cause we in the field with them bird like we play for the Eagles. I'm on probation, so let me not talk what's illegal. Switch it up. Today I woke up with my drinker, she rich as a beetle.
So I pretty much ate my words, okay? I ate my words. I talk so much crap about this guy. I totally buried this player that we have on our team when he was drafted, and how 2 seasons did not add up to much, and then finally last year having a turnaround year, and that is Nelson Agholor. And look what I am now. I am a Nelson Agholor fan, and he's been amazing. A turnaround year last year, and hopefully a better year this year once we get this offense together and running. Now, I got some source today from Princess Gamer, a person that I play video games with, live streams, stuff like that. She's an Eagles fan. If you're into game streams and, you know, love watching, you know, streams, and she does a lot. She has a lot of content. Her streams look amazing, and she's real funny and does really cool things with her streams. So please subscribe to Princess Gamer. And you know, she does really good. And please, if you want, donate to the channel as well. She puts up a lot of content, so she deserves every bit she can get. So that's what I gotta say about that. So please subscribe to Princess Gamer. On Twitter, Adam Beasley, I guess he's one of the Miami sports writers, is that coming to this Week 3 game that they had against the Raiders, they beat him, I think, 28-20, whatever, 28-21, whatever it was. Devante Parker had one good catch down the sideline, a nice little catch that really clinched the game. Now, from what I'm hearing and what I was reading is that from Adam Beasley, they really only think of him as a 4th wide receiver, a low-end wide receiver. A guy didn't live up to his first-round potential, his first-round hype, and he's got the speed. It's just that he might need a new place to go. He might need a new team. He might need new surroundings. He might need something else, something different. He might need to be in a different uniform to change all that. He might need a strong locker room. And where else would he go? The Philadelphia Eagles. Now, I'm not speculating a trade's going to happen. I'm not saying it's going to happen today. I'm not saying it's going to happen tomorrow. I'm not going to say it's going to happen in the coming weeks. But I could probably say that this guy could be in the Eagles uniform by Week 9 of the season. Depending on what we do and how these receivers go, Alshon Jeffrey comes back. You know, you get a speed guy like Devante Parker. Look, I mentioned Nelson Agholor in this video because he's a guy that only had a little bit over 300 yards the first 2 years of being in Philly, and it was disgraceful. Okay, and us fans are hard on players that don't do well and that are starting and don't do well. And now, hey, Devante Parker, you know, could have a chance to come to Philly and be that deep threat for us, at least for this year. Even if he's a rental, even, you know what I mean, he's not going to be expensive. He's had a broken finger from training camp, and I don't think he's got it fixed. And he's not dropping balls or anything. Adam Gase is literally not throwing him the ball. He doesn't trust him. And Devante Parker, I'm seeing a little bit. He's trying to hide it, but I see a little bit of, you know, with his interviews, press conference. I've looked at some of his press conferences. He seems like he's trying to hide. He's hiding a lot of shit in the background. So you pretty much see that, and you're like, this guy needs just to go. I mean, he needs to get on. They're not throwing him the ball. They don't appreciate him. You know, and it is what it is. But you want to get a guy that on this team, you know, you can't, look, you want to get a Golden Tate, a Marvin Jones. You want to get guys like that. They're going to come in and start impacting. But they're not going to impact them. Anyone that comes to this team is not going to impact on day one because, number one, they got to learn the playbook and they have to go through all the yada, 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 yada bullshit. So Devante Parker would be a perfect fit for this team. Not just because he's fast, because the guy has something to prove. The guy has a chip on the shoulder. The guy wasn't even playing, did he even play the first 2 weeks? I don't even know if he even played the first 2 weeks of the season because they even asked Devante Parker at a press conference, why didn't you play? And he's like, I honestly don't know why they didn't put me in. You know what? That's got to change, and they should just take some offers. I mean, take some offers for Devante Parker. And we all know Howie Roseman and the Miami Dolphins. Okay, the front offices between the Eagles and the Dolphins are great. They get along well. They help each other out. They helped us get Carson Wentz. They helped us get Jay Ajayi with our 4th-round pick. And now you can go get a guy, revive his damn career, and have a quarterback throw him the ball like crazy. And I think Devante Parker, look, I was right about Mike Wallace last year about signing him, that he would be a good signing. But unfortunately, shit happens with injuries, and he'll be back by week 8. I mean, I think that Mike Wallace will get the start over Matt Collins anyway. If they're both ready by week 8, I think Matt Collins will ultimately be on IR the rest of the year. Who knows? I could be wrong. But when it comes down to it, if it's week 9, if you lose the next 2 games, if you go into this Vikings game and you don't have much on offense right now, if Macklin's not on this team with Alshon Jeffrey on the other side, I don't know. This offense is not going to have an explosive wide receiver besides Alshon Jeffrey, Nelson Aguilar. So you got 2 guys. You get a 3rd guy on the outside, it can work out. Because you're not going to survive weeks and weeks of doing 2, 3 tight end sets. The Goddard's package is great to have, but you can't use it the whole game. So, Devante Parker, I would welcome him. And hopefully all of you would welcome him open arms and have him come to this team and actually do something. The guy has a chip on his shoulder. The guy has something to prove. The guy wants to play football. The guy doesn't want to be treated like a fucking child. I hate Adam Gase. I don't give a fuck if they're 3-0. It's still early in the season because that could turn around in 2 seconds. I don't know. Patriots just went out and got another pass rusher today. I forgot his fucking name, but got another pass rusher. I already tell Howie does not want to give up draft picks. He doesn't want to give up a draft pick. He doesn't want to give up 2 draft. He doesn't want to give up anything. That draft capital, you realize that next year you're going to have to pay Carson Wentz by the end of next year, or at least hopefully they give him a deal within the middle of the year or before the season starts. I don't know. Oh, lost my phone. If we're in clear shot, the only way you give up a draft pick is if we're in a clear shot, we're going to have home field advantage or we're going to make the playoffs, and you need another piece badly and know you're not going to survive the playoffs without another piece, you got to go out and make a move. You got to go out and make a move. So I have all the confidence in the world in this front office. I know the Eagles fans have been split up about, go get someone now. We have 1 bad game, and it's like, yeah, we've had 2 sloppy games, okay? The first 3 weeks of last year, they were sloppy games. The Giants, we thought we were going to fucking steamroll them in week 3, and look what happened. We had to win by a 60-yard field goal. So keep the hope alive. The Eagles are working on something. And Devante Parker needs a new home, and that's going to be my wide receiver pick that I would want here. I want the guys that want to fight. I want the guys that want to come in. I don't want the guys like Le'Veon Bell or guys like that. I'm not talking about just Le'Veon Bell, but guys that like want to hold out and they want to, go on Twitter and do all this all the time. And you want a guy that wants to fight, and the most uprising fight team that you want to go to is the Philadelphia Eagles, and the culture that they bring here with these players, and this locker room is so damn strong right now. Adding Devante Parker to it would not hurt it. It would only make it better. So that's all I really got to say, guys. So enjoy your day. I'm going to fucking relax. Shake squat up. Fly, Eagles, fly.